mainland release, so it could be that this set will be slightly modified for the overseas markets. Let's have a look at what's included, how this starter kit integrates in the Xiaomi ecosystem, and how we can set this all up through the Mi Home app. The Gateway is the center of this smart home ecosystem. Not only can it function as a nightlight, a home security alarm, or doorbell, it also functions as a hub that communicates with all the sensors and switches. This Gateway has a ring of LED lights all around it and built-in speaker. You can power it by plugging it directly into a socket, install it with the app, and you're ready to go. Within the Mi Home app, this Gateway can be set up to perform various automated tasks. We could set the light on the Gateway to turn on specific times with a specific hue. We could also use a motion sensor or door and window sensor to set this unit up as a home alarm. In all of these scenarios, the switches and sensors kind of serve as an input device that can be used to control several functions on the Gateway. But they can also be set up to control most of the Xiaomi smart home products, like this air purifier or these smart LED lights, or upcoming products like this pretty awesome looking motorized curtain set. From this starter kit, the Gateway is the only device that connects to your router. The sensors and switches communicate with the Gateway directly through their own encrypted network. When your internet goes down, smart products typically are not that smart any longer. However, many of the automation rules can work on local mode. This means the motion sensors could still trigger lights or an alarm even when the internet is down. This switch can be set up to perform 3 different types of tasks on a single press, double press, or when pressed longer than 2 seconds. An example scenario would be that it could turn on the lights with a single press, turn on another group of lights by double pressing it, and set the mode of the Xiaomi air filter by long pressing it. As you can see, there's so many scenarios and things you could do with these switches. As Xiaomi keeps on expanding their portfolio, who knows what's possible next year. The motion sensor can be set up to perform a task when motion is detected or when no motion has been detected for a specified time. So you could set up a motion sensor so that your lights automatically go on when they detect motion between a certain time. You could then program a rule to turn those lights off when no motion has been detected for a certain amount of minutes. That might be pretty energy saving when you live with someone who tends to forget to turn off the lights. You could also use one of these motion sensors to trigger an alarm on the Gateway unit when it detects motion. The same goes for this door and window sensor. It's made out of 2 pieces that can easily be attached to the doorpost and the door, and it can be programmed to perform a task when a door or window gets opened or closed. Just like the motion sensor, this door and window sensor can be set up as a trigger to ring an alarm on the Gateway unit, as well as sending you a notification on your phone or tablet, which might be great for when you're not at home. And then there's the smart socket. This can actually be seen as an output device, and it can be set up to be controlled with either one of the switches and sensors, as well as through the Mi Home app. In a way, this device basically allows any device to become sort of a smart device. Another cool thing about the socket is that you can monitor the actual power usage in real time through the app. In the Mi Home app, we can install and set up all the rules and parameters for these devices, as well as directly control them. After installing the Gateway, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that it actually had pre-installed all the sensors and switches that come with this kit as well. Normally when you purchase them separately, you would have to install the Gateway first and then one by one individually add all these sensors and switches. I'm going to be covering all of these products from the HomeKit individually in several in-depth videos. Also,